Today. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can do this again. Let's see if we can start this over again and we can get some people to come back that joined last time. Let me see if the chats are working. Now I should be live, but I don't know how this is gonna do. I do see where Jacarius had spoke, and Jacarius actually has a new channel that he actually just put out. Were you able to log into the new live, Pearl? So congratulations on your new soap channel, Jacarius. I didn't get to see your Days of Live review today yet, but I did subscribe and I'm gonna watch it. But I haven't had a chance to do it yet, y'all. I had my god niece brought her baby over to babysit. Like I really didn't help with it because I was so far behind. Like I'm having the worst computer issues. I bought a new computer. I think last week or the week before last. And for some reason it's not recording my clips and everything the way like it's supposed to. So it was Cyber Monday, so I had to buy another computer, but it won't be in until Friday. So I'm just having some computer issues. Hey, KK's Connect, thank you so much for joining. I'm just having a few computer issues. So this is like the second time I've tried to do the stream. I should be recording yesterday's episode on GH today. I've just been busy. I get it. And GH, have you got to watch GH today? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Ms. Mariah. Thank you, guys. Yes, great. I'm so glad you can hear me. Have you got y'all? I am not I've been complaining about General Hospital, but today they really came through. I am loving Miss Wu. She is the Sunny that I needed. I get it with Miss Wu, so Sunny can go and be with Nina and be happy, be Sunny Mike, whatever he wants to do, because I'm good with having Miss Wu. I haven't watched Days. I did. I meant to say review. Oh, did I? I should be reviewing yesterday's episode on GH today. Okay, I've just been okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it was. Hi, LaShunta. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, it was really, really good today. I enjoyed GH thoroughly. So I didn't do my review on it, but I'm going to. And I haven't done my reviews on The Young and the Restless, but I have been watching. The Young and the Restless is one of those soaps for me. Sometimes I'm into it, and then other times I'm like, it's a little slow for me. It's not, it's not what I really. It's not giving, but I did I just finished watching Monday's episode. I watched Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I went back and I watched Monday. Where Jack was telling Ashley, if you go against Diane, we're going to be going to war with each other. And I'm like, really, Jack? Really? I can take the spoilers. Oh, okay. I'm like that too. When I hear people talk about a soap. Hi, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining. When I hear, she said hi to the chat as well. When I hear people talk about a soap, it does not make me not want to watch it. That makes me want to watch it more. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, that sounds like it was a really good episode. Let me go and watch it real quick. So, hey, Jane Doe. Hey, I'm new here and love your recaps. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, KK. I think KK's connections is speaking to the group when she says hi. All right. So I know we have some people in here. Wait, Jacarius, Lisa, you watch all the soaps, right? You watched the General Hospital Days, Young and the Restless, as well as The Bold and the Beautiful. Y'all, is there any other people in here that watch Bold and the Beautiful? I want to say LaShunta. I know you watch Young and the Restless as well as General Hospital, but do you watch Bold and Days? And Sandy, I know you just watched General Hospital. Jane Doe, do you watch them all or do you just watch a certain one? KK's connection says, I definitely watch Bold. You know what? Bold has been giving this week. And I'm not really, hey, Jordan, and I'm not really mad at, okay, I don't want to see this triangle. I really don't. I didn't want to see the triangle, but I'm not mad at how it's playing out. how the whole triangle is playing out. Hey, Jordan, because I'm liking I'm liking the revealing of the whole, the secret and the change machine, the voice app change and everything. I watched. Yeah, Jane Doe says she watched them all. Ms. Mariah says, "Hey, girl." I think she's talking to you guys. Jane, okay, so Jane watches them all. Ms. Mariah, do you watch all of them? Lisa, yes, but Bowdenville, I just can't. What they're doing to Thomas. I know, like, I wanted Thomas to be changed as well, but I knew as soon as they started talking about custody and then he took Douglas, I was like, they're setting this up for him to be like back to old Thomas, and that's exactly what they ended up doing, making him the same. But Ridge was harsh on him today when, he was just telling him, like, you're a child and there hasn't been any consequences and he's going to kick him out of the company. I don't know. But then I felt like I wish Thomas hadn't done it, because this is an excuse that Ridge can use to go back to Brooke and not stay with Taylor. It's just an excuse that he can use. But y'all know Taylor's my girl, so I didn't want her with Ridge because I think she deserves better than Ridge. So I didn't want her with them. Yes, but Bowden, I watch all of them except Days. Bowden the Beautiful making me so mad, so I'm taking a break. Are you taking a break? I used to do that. Hey, Mama, I'm talking. I used to do that as well. Can you bring me the phone on the shoe stand? I used to do that too. I used to have to take a break. I'd be like, this is getting on the shoe stand right here. It would just get too much, that the shoes. It would get so much that I just be like, no thanks. I need, especially General Hospital. I used to have to do that all the time, where I'd be watching it and then something would happen. I'd be like, no thanks. I don't want to see this anymore. So and it's been a lot of people say that they've taken a break from Bold, but they'll drop in and still watch the reviews, and they'll just keep up to date with that. And then when it starts getting to something they want to see again, they'll catch back up. They'll catch back up with whatever. And I used to do that too. Like especially like certain shows that I used to watch, I don't really watch anymore, but I'll have like a reviewer that I like to watch. So I'll just watch the reviews and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Sally Dennis said GH and Days for me. Yeah. Loud and clear. Jane Doe says, I worry about Douglas. Yeah. When Ridge was like, he can't even look at you, Thomas, your son can't even look at you. Because I think Douglas has got to the point where he's just like, he knew it was wrong. And he was like, you told your son to lie. And Thomas was like, I didn't tell him to lie. And I'm like, well, you might not have said, you didn't say I need you to lie, but you kind of insinuated that we can't tell the truth, which is a lie of omission. People be forgetting that kind of stuff, but it was a lie of omission. So you might not have said lie for me, but you pretty much told him lie for me. Okay. All right. So because we're already on Bold, y'all, the days of our lives with this abortion storyline. Look at y'all was leaving me all these comments saying, yes, I can hear you on the last live, but I couldn't see any reviews. I hate that because I see Janet was on that one. And I always enjoy talking to her as well. So I'm sorry, guys. And Shanti, I'm sorry, guys. I hope you guys end up getting to join over on this one. Okay. Miss Darlene, hi. Thank you for joining. I'm new to the channel. Watch Days, Bold, and GH. Days, Bold. Okay, so no Young and the Restless. Yes, GH and Days for me. Loud and clear. I worry about Douglas. Thomas needs to get it. And the fact that Thomas kind of felt not guilty. Mila's on this bar. The fact that Thomas didn't feel guilty at all about what he had done, and he kind of like blase about it. He was like, yeah, I did this for mom, so you need to go ahead and marry mom. And I just hate that he did that, because now, as I was saying earlier, now Ridge can be like, I don't know, like, because you lied to me, Doc. And I'm like, well, Because y'all know Taylor, my girls. And I was like, okay, I get it that she was like afraid to tell him the truth because she was afraid he wasn't going to marry her. And then that's exactly I believe it's going to end up happening. Because I don't think he went over to Brooks. I don't think he went over to Brooks just to tell her this happened and okay, I'm gonna go back over here and do my wedding. But y'all tell me what you think, because I don't think he did that. Lisa says the writer should have used Bill as the scapegoat. Baby, when Bill got up in Brooks' face and then 5 minutes later turned around and told Katie the exact same thing, they should have used them, because I was like, Bill, you're trash for this. Like, you're really trying. And then Carter came through. I said, well, Carter, you can't do too much talking, but you're defending Katie, so okay. But yeah, it would have made. They could have used anyone, but they wanted to go with this Thomas storyline again. Now, have y'all seen spoilers that Thomas and Paris are supposed to make a go of it? So that's what I've been seeing. LaShanta says, I love Steffi and I hate that they're turning siblings against each other. Yes, because it looks like they're gonna go at it, because Steffi is just like, it's not, you can't marry him this way, Mom. And I hate that I had to be the one, to ruin your dream wedding. I know you wanted to marry him. I know you finally were like, I finally got him. But you got to make sure that if you're marrying him, it's because he wants you. And I wish Hope, as well as Thomas and Steffi and Bridget, whenever they let her be on the show, I wish they all would tell their moms, leave him alone. Like, look at, like, who would want their parents? I don't care if he is your dad. Like, I know he's not Bridget in there, but I don't care if he is your dad as far as Thomas and Steffi. Who would want their mom to go through that much pain all of the time because of him? Because that's all he does is hurt her. Y'all know I can't stand Ridge, but okay, LaShanta says, okay, that's the day thing Brooke said about kissing Santa. Ridge, a hypocrite. Melissa Rose Hart. Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining. I'm a Days of Our Lives fan, but I also like Young and the Restless, just not as much as Days. Right now, Days is my favorite. Like, Days writing, like when they put their writing to it, I can see why they win, because it's some of the best material. Lisa says it was Steffi's idea. Thomas didn't want to do it at first. He didn't, and that's why I kept saying, like, when I was reviewing, and Steffi would be like, we got to do something. We got to do something to get our parents together. And Thomas was like, he wasn't really into it. He was just like, well, I mean, they're just going to be together. If dad loves her, they're going to, and she was like, no, we have to make this happen. So, and I was like, girl, you can't plant those kind of seeds into Thomas, because he's going to actually do something. And that's exactly what he ended up doing. Stacy, gosh, I hope I pronounced that last name right. Hi, Stacy. Thank you so much for joining. The writers have replaced Stephanie with Thomas. I've heard that a lot. I think so. A few other people had said that in the comments. Lisa, Thomas will never see his son again. No, not when they find out everything he's done, and then Hope is going to realize, because he tried to kiss her. And I don't want to say Thomas brought that mannequin up but it's looking weird now. It's looking weird. But because he tried to kiss her, and then someone was saying that they're going to eventually find out that he lied about the whole, he knew about Brooke having the champagne and everything. And so I think that's going to play a part in this as well. But yeah, they're saying there's supposed to be a battle to like remove him from Douglas's life, which is what I thought they were going to do in the first place. And then they started going on this route. I thought it was just going to be a custody battle. Then they started doing this thing, and I'm just like, I don't know if you're going to see your son. But then some people are like, that shouldn't disqualify for him from seeing Douglas. I don't know. I personally think if it should, but I don't know. We'll see about the writers. No, it's fine. What I was surprised about was the Stephanie, because in the beginning she wanted to get her father and Brooke apart. Oh, okay, yeah. But I think she wants. I think she does, but she wanted them apart, but she wants her mom to get him like the right way. She wants him to be like, okay, I love Brooke. I want to be with Brooke, and not Brooke, sorry, Taylor. I want to be with Taylor, but I want to be with her. Because like a lot of y'all was saying in the comments today, she should have kept running, and she really should have, because Taylor knew, she knew at the end of the day that he didn't actually want to be with her, that he was kind of only with her because he was mad at Brooke. And I know she was just like, if you're only with me because you're mad at Brooke, then leave me alone. But I mean, that's exactly what ends up happening. And then just reading, because I did tell you I was going to read some comments. So Pam, I think she was trying to join, and she might have joined the other live, but she was saying that it made Taylor look desperate, which is what I said, because y'all know I like Taylor, but I hate that she looks so desperate running after Ridge, and just like, if this wasn't about Brooke, then you would marry me today. I don't like that they make her come across like that. LaShunta says Tom only wanted his son, but messy Marvin had to be a busybody. Who is Marvin? Aaron says, hi, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining. Is Douglas really Thomas' son? Yeah, from what I know. He takes more after his auntie, but yeah. Miss Darlene says, yes, I agree. Jane Doe says, Taylor begging was hard to watch. If you're a Taylor fan, it was very hard to watch, to sit there and see her just be like, marry me today. And I'm like, girl, man just found out y'all lied about, even though in Taylor's defense, she had just found it out, but she did get up there and was about to marry this man. And she said, I was going to get Thomas help, but I was going to do it as husband and wife. I said, girl, this man was going to be like, she got up there and she made the wrong decision, because deep down she knew as soon as she found out about that CPS call that he really didn't want to be with her because he wanted to be with her, that it had something to do with Brooke. She was a psychiatrist. Thomas, okay, Taylor wanted to give up. Steffi kept pushing. I like this Steffi. I like that Steffi kept going, because he was going to end up. Eventually he was going to find it out, and she didn't need to marry him that way. She didn't need to marry him that way. I didn't want to see it, because he was going to be like, oh, you married me under false pretense. I mean, this does give him a way out of not marrying her at all. And when he said, I'm going to go make this right or straighten this out, I said, well, I don't know what that means. Like, are you going over there telling Brooke what you have to tell Brooke, and then you coming back to marry her? I don't know. I was trying to read ahead on Guide. You know how you can guide. I was trying to read ahead on Guide to see, okay, so is there going to be a wedding or not? But all I see is like the next few episodes, Thomas and Steffi are going to go at it and all of that. What? Oh, you know what I did? Okay. Yes, I agree. Some people, Lisa says, some people think Ridge. You know what? I think I do remember people saying, okay, yes. Aaron says that's okay. Okay, got it. Miss Mariah says she still wanted to marry Ridge, when deep in her soul, she would always be second to Brooke. And that's exactly why I'm like, just bring her somebody else in, because, and that's why I like Katie, because she was like, no, Bill, I'm not going to be with you because you really want to be with my sister. And if you want to be with my sister, be with her. Like, you're not going to sit over here and use me. And then as soon as Brooke becomes available, you drop me and run over there to her. But yeah, she would always be second best to Brooke. That's why I'm like, Taylor, leave him alone. Like, I'm a Taylor fan, so I'm like, don't be with him. So, but I understand there are some Taylor fans that are like, they want her with Ridge, and I'm like, I don't know why, because she would never be enough for him. He keeps sleeping with her while he's thinking about Brooke. On his wedding day, he was thinking about Brooke. So I wouldn't want her with him. LaShawn said Ridge is no prize. He chased her all over Aspen. He's the one that lied. He did chase her all over Aspen. She asked him, are you sure this is why you want to be with me? Like, it doesn't have anything to do with Brooke. Brooke didn't do anything wrong. And he was like, no, Brooke didn't do anything wrong. I want to be with you because of you. Knowing darn well that if he hadn't got that CPS call, he was still going to be with Brooke. But Brooke shouldn't want to be with him either because he was with her, but he was touching and kissing on Taylor. Every time he got mad at her, he would run over to Taylor. So both of them should tell him, leave me alone. But neither one of them will. I have hope that maybe Brooke will, but I know Taylor won't because she just begged this man to leave him. But then again, I know Brooke won't either. Y'all know she loves her some Bridge. It's destiny written in the stars. Please stop saying that. Miss Darlene said Taylor was looking desperate. And that's just what Bill did. Bill did. All these men on this soap are you like Carter was in love with Quinn, but he just got with Paris because he was like, okay, you want to marry me, then come on then. And then Bill in love with Brooke, but he was like, okay, Katie, come on. And then Ridge is in love with Brooke, and he's like, oh, baby, did y'all see the way Eric was going for Brooke? I said, oh my goodness, Eric. And even when he got up into the room, he was still like, I can't believe Thomas did that to Brooke. What about what he did to your son? And Eric was tickling me. Okay, let's go. That was hard to watch. Jane Doe said that was hard to watch, the desperation. Exactly. Just her. Oh gosh, she looked so, because and then they messed up her dress. I said, y'all, this is a television show. Y'all couldn't like tape something down so the spray tan wouldn't get on it. So I don't know. It was hard to watch. Taylor married Ridge several times under these circumstances. I don't know, Stacey, but still, at some point, somebody has to put their foot down and tell him, no thanks. Lisa said Deacon was the option for Taylor, but they put him with Sheila. Lisa, what is going on with Deacon and Sheila over there? I said, sir, stop sleeping with this woman. Alexa, stop. I said, stop sleeping with this woman. What are you doing? You keep telling her that she's not stable. She needs to stop it. But you keep sleeping with her and you keep having these moments and everything but then he's thinking about Brooke as well. It's like, I can't with y'all. I cannot. Hey, David, I hope your surgery and everything goes well. David was actually in a car accident, so he has surgery tomorrow. So sending prayers up to him. I hope your surgery goes well and everything's okay. LaShanta says they act like Taylor and Ridge was in love and Brooke was always a factor. I mean, I don't know. I don't know because they act like it was just this great love between Taylor and Ridge, and that she's never hurt him or that he's never hurt her. But I'm like, y'all rewriting history on this whole couple, on like a lot of these couples, because y'all keep asking me, well, where is RJ? I don't know. I don't know why they forgetting that he has a family with Brooke as well. Thomas just wants his parents together. Nothing wrong with that. All right, David. I mean, I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less from you. LaShanta says, if I hear Destiny, I will throw up on the inside. I know, especially when Katie was like, it's written in the stars. I said, girl, how many times can a man hurt someone or a woman hurt a man? Like, it's not in the stars. It's not destiny. It's just toxic at this point. It's just toxic. Starlene said, all the men on the soaps sicken. Yes, because all of them want someone else. They're all doing this where they're in love with another woman. They're in love with someone else, and they just kind of let it go. Starlene said, he's just crazy. He is just as crazy as her. Ridge, oh no, Deacon and Sheila. Yes. Like, sir, get that woman out of your house, but she's not going anywhere. He just keeps going with her and he just keeps going, and I'm like, sir, you need to get her out of your house and do something else. And Miss Mariah says, poor Taylor, so desperate and sweaty dress all missed. They were wrong for that. I say, you cannot tell me that y'all didn't see that this girl's dress was all messed up. Like, you cannot tell me that you did not see this, all that spray tan and everything on her dress, but they want to act like they never saw it. So, okay. All right. So that was pretty much it with Bold and the Beautiful. It's just this wedding that that hasn't happened. Ridge, Jack, and Sonny need to hold hands together. Just go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Jack is falling for Diane. He really is falling for it. And I said Tucker's actually going to win. Tucker's going to get both companies. I think. I don't know. I don't know if the Vaughn will, but with Jack telling Ashley, we're going to go to war. Do you want to go to war? So I'm like, well, I guess y'all will. And that's exactly what Tucker wanted y'all to do. So now I'm questioning is if that was the whole plan in the first place, to have them go at each other. But for those of you who watch Days of Our Lives, we saw this week that actually it started Friday with Nicole. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday with Nicole talking to Jada and kind of telling her, Lily made me so mad today. You know what? I'm sympathetic for Lily. I know LaShanta, but I'm sympathetic for Lily because she loves Billy, but it's like he always has to chase the next person or the next thing that he's needed. He needs to be needed. And so I have a little sympathy for Billy. For Lily on that part. But I also understand because there's a lot of people that are like, Lily gets on my nerves. So I get it. But for those of you who watch Days of Our Lives today, Aaron says, love Jada. What did you think? What do you think about the whole situation with Jada, Eric, and Nicole? Because Jada did end up having the abortion. So she's, but I saw a lot of y'all in the comments saying you don't feel like Jada. Some of you think that she didn't have the abortion. She's just saying that because she doesn't want Nicole and Eric in her life. Jada is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, recognized. Yes. I like Jada. And some people are like, they feel like she's up to something. I was like, she came in real honest to me. Like, I don't see her having done anything. She hasn't, at this point, she hasn't done anything. The only thing she's done is help. She solved cases, and then she fell for Eric, which was unfortunate because he was still in love with Nicole. But anyway, so now that she's, excuse me, sorry guys, my sinus. Miss Mariah says Nicole done messed up being so insecure. She's lost Eric. She did. Like she has lost Eric because if she had just waited, but she went to that Thanksgiving dinner that they had, and Days just was like, yeah, we're on Peacock. Y'all not getting a break. We're gonna put these soaps out Thanksgiving and all. I wonder if they're gonna do that for Christmas as well. But she went to that Thanksgiving dinner and saw what she thought she saw. And she thought that Eric was putting her to the side and going with Jada. But if she had listened, he said, we're going to raise our child together. He didn't say we were going to be together, but she jumped to conclusions. And Eric, David says Eric is going to hurt Nicole. Yeah, because he was upset. Like, this was his chance to finally be a dad. He did not think he could be a dad. And so he finally gets this opportunity. And she talks the girl into abortion. Like, Nicole can say all she wants to that she didn't, like when she was talking to Chloe and Chloe said, did you tell her to get an abortion? She was like, no. But when you're telling her how hard it is and you're going to be alone most of the time, he's not in love. Why would you want to have a baby by a man who's not in love with you? And I'm going to be a part of your life now. Like, Jada was looking at the writing on the wall. And she said, you know what? You're right. I don't want to do this. And plus she had told Nicole to leave earlier and Nicole stayed and just kept going at Jada. And a part of me is like, you know what? I get it, Jada. I get where you were like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not about to deal with this. So I get it. You know what? Hold on. So I get what she was saying on that end, because like who wants to deal with have to deal with Nicole? Um who would want to have to deal with Nicole? And somebody said, hold on, I'm looking for the comment. I'm looking. No. I'm looking. It was one comment, and I wanted to see, but it was someone who commented earlier, and they said that they are treating Jada this way, by calling, because I've been triggered by them calling her baby mama. I don't like that, and they said they're treating her this way because I can't find the comment. I'll have to look for it. But anyways, they were saying something along the lines of when they called Jada the baby mama, because they never really used that term, but they're using it now on Jada, and they feel like it's because she's black. And I feel like that too. I'm like, I guess that's what triggers me, because y'all will not believe the comment, because y'all know I keep my comments on lock. And sometimes when I'm reviewing it, I do think about the comments that I even get that I just completely block the person from my channel, because they've called Jay, like they talked about her looks, they called her a belly warmer. Like there have been a lot of racist comments and try to get onto the chat. Some of it might be trolling, but some of it were people who had watched my channel, and I had to block them because I'm like, what in the world? So that's why I guess I was triggered by hearing them just be like baby mama. And then the way Nicole said it when she was like, I'm going to be living down the hall from Eric's baby mama. And I was like, y'all can't call her that one more time. Don't call her that again. Hold on. Let me go back up to these comments, y'all, because I missed them. Aaron says, I agree. I don't think she had the abortion. I think she is crying because she has a tough road ahead. Yeah, that was a really emotional scene when she was just crying. I don't know. See, because I was like, okay, maybe she had the abortion and now she's crying because she's upset, because she has to live with this. But it could be, y'all could be right in that she didn't have the abortion and she's trying to figure all of this out. And then some people were like, they think that she didn't have it, and then Rafe is gonna, she's gonna say that the Rafe is the father of the child because her and Rafe are supposed to go close. And then some of y'all are like, I don't want her with Rafe. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind her with Rafe. I think Jane Doe says, I think Jada told Eric about her convo with Nicole to break them up for spite. I wouldn't be mad if she did, Jane Doe. I'm just going to be honest with you. Nicole has gotten on my nerves. And if she did that out of spite, well, Nicole shouldn't have had the conversation with her. But I get that Nicole has, people like Nicole because she is a legacy character for this show. But I did start off liking Nicole, but now I really, it's indifference to her. Well, at first I was just indifferent, like the character be on, and I'd be like, okay, Nicole and Rafe, Nicole and Eric. But now I'm just like, ugh. LaShanta says, Billy trying to help Chelsea. He's not like Liam, gotta save everyone. Elena naive, Nate changed. Vicky mad because Nick told Nate the truth. Yes, she is, and plus she mad because she wants to sleep with Nate. I just believe that Victoria wants to sleep with Nate, and they're gonna end up getting those two together as a couple, just the same way. Lily's gonna go back to Daniel. Adam can't help Chelsea because he's too busy chasing Seth. LaShanta, I'm so sick of that storyline between Adam, Nick, and Sally. I never thought I would be tired of that as quickly as I have gotten, but let's move on. At this point, I'm just like, let's move on from that storyline. I'm sick of it. I think Lisa says, I think Jada is still pregnant. Maybe she feel bad that she had to hurt Eric while she was alone in the room. Yeah, because she does want him to, she does know how badly he wants to be a father, so I could see if she felt bad because of that. David says, Jada got an abortion so fast, maybe she's lying about it. I don't know either, because that's what I was saying too. Like, how many days has it been? Like, okay, what day are we on in this? Because they try to keep pretty close to the days as we are doing the days. So I was like, how did she get an abortion this fast? And she's just up moving around. I thought it took a minute, like you had to heal or something. But I guess, hey, mama, what's up? Yeah. No, that's mommy's water. I understand. But I thought you had to heal and everything, but I don't know. I don't know if she got the abortion or not. Sandy says, I hate that term because they only call Black women baby mama. And then they could, like, when Brady was like, here comes the baby mama. Stop it. I was like, stop. Don't use that anymore on this soap. Like, stop it. David says, I don't like that term, baby mama. It sounds so ghetto. It does. And that's another thing, too, because Jada, and then people talk about, well, she got with Eric so fast. I'm like, well, Eric got with her. He was the one that was the priest. He was the one that was the priest. And not only did he get with her, then he wrecked a marriage, so you could call him a home wrecker because he knew Nicole was married and he went and got with Nicole. He ruined their marriage, her and Rafe, even though Rafe should have never married that girl, but it's not neither here nor there. They were married and he ruined that. And then he found out Jada was pregnant and he didn't step up and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna stay with you, Jada. I'm gonna do it. No, he said, have my baby. I want you to have my baby, but I'm gonna be with this woman over here because I'm in love with her. Like, y'all have so much smoke, not you guys, but some people, they have so much smoke for Jada, but y'all don't give that same energy to Eric. And then somebody was like, girl, why you going in on Eric like that? Because y'all don't go in on him like that. And I'm like, out of Jada or Eric, how is he not getting any of the blowback from this? But y'all calling Jada all kinds of names like, oh, she slept with him too fast and she did this, she did that. Eric was a priest a month before he met Jada. Like, but he's not getting any of that negative feedback. Same here, David. Jakari agrees with David. Same here. I think Miss Clown is going to leave Xander. Baby, Xander, well, I don't know why he didn't tell. That's what David said. I don't know why Xander didn't tell Sarah. Okay, yes, I was in on it. Like, well, he'll have Gwen there to fall back on. Because even though she says she just wants to be friends, it's more than that. She wants to be more than friends because who builds a website to keep him out of trouble? I said, Gwen, no. Like, what are you doing? You've been trying so hard not to get caught up in anything, and you're getting caught up behind Xander. What's up, girl? What's up? Nope, you can't get up. You can't hop up. Oh, no. But and it's like she's trying so hard to stay out of trouble, but running behind Xander. That's why I don't want Gwen with Xander, because y'all know I like Gwen. Don't judge me. I like Gwen, and I don't want her with Xander because Xander can't seem to stay out of trouble himself. Like, who gets involved? Even Gwen turned Ava down. She's like, no, girl, I'm starting a new leaf. But he was desperate for money. And I don't go as hard on Xander as I do other people, because a part of me doesn't like Xander, but a part of me, like, he's just so desperate. And they were talking so bad to him. Like, Victor was talking bad, EJ was talking bad, so he just was so desperate. And I'm like, okay, Xander, I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, Sarah's gonna leave him now. She might not have left him had he came out and told the truth, but now I don't think she's gonna stay. Lisa said, I disagree that Jada told Eric what Nicole said out of spite. Jada has always been honest. Yeah, she's always told the truth when it came to certain things. Like, she was telling Rafe, like, hey, are you sure about your wife? And she was telling Eric, are you sure Nicole is dope? Like, she tried to make sure that Eric was over her, and this was like, he was this single man, she was this single woman, and they kept saying, Nicole kept saying, oh, no, I'm happily married, I'm with Rafe, and then all of a sudden they were not happily married. Well, and it really honestly started, like, she did have feelings for Eric, but she wasn't acting on them, and she was really trying to be with Rafe. But when she found out Eric was dating Jada, then Nicole, that's when she really started, to me, going after Eric. LaShanta says, Elena better not go back over to Newman Media. Shaking my head. All that Von did for her, she will see Vicky and Nate will get together. I don't even understand what she's trying to do. I don't know why Elena is like, girl, you gonna go over there and get your feelings hurt because Nate is about to be with Victoria. And has Victoria's personality changed, or has she always been like that? Because it seemed like when Ashlyn Locke, her personality was different, and right now, no, we're talking about everything. Her personality was different, but right now it's like she's really. I feel like Victoria's really feeling herself right now. Like when she get around Nate, she's just so confident and womanly. I'm like, okay, girl. But I mean, y'all tell me because y'all been watching it way longer than I did. Nate get together. They better not. Okay. Hi guys, super late. Hi Lisa, thank you so much for joining. Jakar says, for soap of 2022. Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives is the best one. Days of Our Lives is my favorite one, and then there'll be moments when I'm like, oh, Bold and the Beautiful is really good, but a lot of the soaps, because they've been on so long, so it's just a recycle of the same material over and over again. But Days of Our Lives is hands down my favorite. So although those who watch Days, are y'all crazy about the whole Chanel storyline? Because at first I was like, well, who did she kill? Why did she kill him? And then when you find out, she was just messing with her professor. Oh, I don't know what I was expecting out of that storyline, but I felt a little let down from it because it was like they were trying to get this file and destroy it, and Paulina didn't destroy it, and then Leo got fired, and I was like expecting something to come out of that storyline that didn't come for me. LaShanta says Vicky was so nonchalant with Billy today. They always were close. You know what? The fact that she doesn't see anything wrong with her trying to take the company from his mom and his girlfriend. But I mean, Lily about to go to Daniel. But the fact that I don't know. I've never really cared for Victoria, but recently she's really gotten on my nerves, especially like when she was going in on Nick. And I'm like, wow, because of Nate, and because Nick just said, the way you did your family, I don't trust you, and I'm not going to trust you. And I don't even understand why Victoria is oh, excuse me, Mama, bless you. I don't even understand why Victoria is trusting you the way she did, but the way she was going in on Nick, I was like, girl, really? Jen, hi Jen, thank you so much for joining. Says I agree with everyone. Jane Doe said I blinked and missed the Chanel storyline. The storyline isn't that great. It's not that great. I'm like, what are we talking about? She went, she killed. It was supposed to be an accident, but then she said, oh, I confessed to it because I just could hear everything the woman. I said, Chanel, y'all, this storyline is a letdown. Let's move on. Let's move on. But they're supposed, I don't know, maybe bringing Sloan in that way. I just don't see it. That man was supposed to take that secret to his grave. David says, EJ. Oh, are you just saying EJ's name because you really like him? Or was I saying something and I misspoke? Jen says, can't stand Victoria. I mean, I don't know. She's really gotten on my nerves. The more that this goes on, the storyline goes on with her, it's just like there are no consequences for her. Victoria has no consequences at all. Like even everything that went on with Ashlyn, she got to take the company back. She fired Sat. Like there's nothing happens to her. LaShanta says Nick should not have went back. He did it to spite Adam. Nick never wanted to be a part of the business. No, he didn't. I don't even know why he went back. And you're absolutely right. He should have never went back to the company in the first place because it's not his personality. Lisa said Victoria is like Victor. I want yes, she very much is like she is like Victor. And y'all know I don't like Victor. I know he has this huge fan base because he's a legacy character and he'll probably be on here until he retires and just doesn't want to do it anymore. But I don't like him. I'm not a huge Victor fan myself. I want a Victoria downfall. Exactly. You never get it though. I'm sorry, Jane Doe, you never get it. Victoria always skates. There's always something coming. Like, even with her taking over the company, she's just so arrogant about it. Like, you were all in Lily, Billy, and Devon's face. Well, especially Billy and Lily, all in their face, knowing what you were doing. And now she doesn't have any conscience about it. Like, it is what it's business. It is what it is. And that's it. She just says it is what it is and keeps going. Even with the whole Chelsea and Johnny thing, I get what she's coming from, because she's like, I'm his mom, but it's always Victoria's way or no way at all. But yeah, Lisa, Victoria, she's like that. And yes, Jane, she needs a downfall. David, LOL. All right, David. B. Patterson. Hi, B. Patterson. Thank you so much for joining. I want to see Lily and Daniel back together. I do too. And it looks like his marriage is not there anymore. Like he whatever's going on with that marriage. But he's lost his family and he's back and he's working. And I think that's exactly what's going to end up happening. I think they're going to pair Billy up with Chelsea, and then they're going to pair Lily up with Daniel. Well, yeah, I'm sorry to change subjects on that. But for those of you who watch Young and the Restless, were you shocked by the whole Abby and Devon thing? Did that feel like it came out of nowhere and it's kind of moving fast? Lisa says, I haven't been watching the soaps, but I've been watching your recaps. I'm glad that Brooke, Ridge, and Thomas storyline is over. I don't want Brooke to take Ridge back. He is selfish. So are you a Brooke fan? No, I think Brooke as well as Taylor should be like, no, I don't want you. But they're both going to want him, and they're still going to be probably battling it out. But it would be so epic if they both tell him no. Like if Brooke says, well, you didn't trust me and you should know that I would never do that. Oh, but it just burned me up today when Brooke was like, I would never do that without your permission. I was like, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm just like, hey, Jordan, will you turn my alarm off, please? I'm just like, it burned me up because I'm like, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't make any type of move without Ridge. And he's such a jerk. Because y'all know, for those of you who've been watching the recaps, Ridge, I just can't stand him. Like, he is such a jerk. And he, like, when he was like, he loved Taylor's sense of humor, I was like, really? Because every time she says something that's funny or cute, you always make fun of her. So I couldn't tell you loved her sense of humor. But no, Brooke is going to take him back, and Taylor is going to want him back, or whoever he ends up with, the other person is still going to be pining away for him. And I wish they would just let them both move on from Ridge. LaShawn, but did you see the spoiler where they said Brooke is supposed to move on with Deacon? And I said, please, no. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want Brooke with anybody she's been with before. LaShawn says, hold on. She says, I heart Adam. I want him to stop chasing Sally. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like, please stop. Please stop running after Sally. The storyline was cute at first. Oh, okay. But now it's like, it's gone. Like, y'all been broke up since the summer, the all fall, going into winter. Let it go. Let's leave it alone now. Good night, everyone. My nurse is giving me a sleeping pill in a few minutes. Good night, David. I hope you everything goes well in his surgery tomorrow. We want to send him warm wishes. Definitely agree about Victoria. Lisa says, definitely agree about Victoria. I don't like Victor either. And Victoria always gets away with stuff. I really wish she would not be knocked down a peg or two. Everybody thought that was going to happen when, the whole Ashley Locke storyline, but that didn't do nothing. If anything, she gained more confidence. Even though her brother had to kill the man, she gained more confidence, and it's like, she never experiences any consequences, so she just keeps on going. Just the same, like, to be honest with you, Devon, Victor is the reason Abby doesn't have her marriage, because she wanted Chase to put family over his career, and that's exactly what he did. And he kind of resented them for that, because he really wanted to do his investigation, and and they made him pretty much say, no, Ashlyn died from going into the ring. He lied, and Chase is not that type of man. And so that really, for me, was the start of the downfall of their marriage. Okay, let's see. Lisa says, I like Victor. I like Diane. If anything happens to Diane, it Nikki, Ashley, and it will be Nikki, Ashley, and Phyllis's fault. Well, I don't like Diane, Lisa, but listen, we can agree to disagree. I don't like Diane. I feel like she's still covering up some things that she did with Jeremy, and she's not being 100% honest or real about it. But hasn't Diane been looking gorgeous lately? I mean, she's a pretty woman, but they've really been doing, they've done something different to her hair and the way she's kind of dressing, even though she's still in dark clothing, colors. She's looking really gorgeous. She's been looking really gorgeous lately. Let's see. I want Kane Ashby. I want Kane Ashby back. Okay. Okay, you're talking about, okay, so the Jacaria says, I don't like Lee at all. You know what? I have this thing about Lee. He's funny to me. Like on that Thanksgiving episode, Lee was funny because it was like, we ain't got dessert. What's going on here? But so it's like, I don't like Lee, but I actually think, because I thought Lee was going to be this strong villain, and he almost comes off kind of pathetic. Like, because I don't know why. I keep thinking back to when EJ patted his cheek, like he gave him a pat on the cheek, and Lee was just like, like, what the hell? What is this? So I can't take Lee seriously. Abby, a serial cheater. Abby, like Nicole, they be having them wandering body parts. Their bodies be wandering. I cannot wait until the end of the episode. I think it's going to be the end of this week or next week, where we find out that Nicole has went to bed with EJ. I'm here for this, because Eric's already mad, and then you go and do something like that, and now you made this girl have this abortion. Well, no, she didn't make her do it, but you talked to her and said, it'd be better if the baby wasn't here. Yes, Abby and Devon came out of nowhere. I like Chance. Yeah, B. Patterson, it was just like, and I get that she was leaving the show, but it was like, it just moved so fast that I was just like, I don't see it. I'm not in. I like them to get like, because they have chemistry, but I'm not invested in it because it just happened so fast. I like Chance as well. I like Chance, and they're trying to say he's going to be with Sharon, and I'm here for it as long as it's not boring, because it seems like that might be boring, but we'll see. Lisa says, yes, I was surprised about them putting Abby and Devon together. It was like they suddenly decided to make them a thing. It was definitely rushed. Exactly. It was just like out of nowhere. They put them together as a couple, and it's like, okay. I get Amanda was leaving, but I don't like the way y'all had her leave, and sometimes just recast somebody. And what's going to happen now with Imani? Is that storyline gone? The Imani and Nate, and is that gone? Y'all were wrong the way y'all did Denise. Y'all went in on her. But who filled in for Imani? Imani, the original, she was very pretty. I agree about Jen says, I agree about Rich. Sandy, any GH tonight? We talked about a GH a little bit at the beginning. Or maybe that was in the other video I had started. But I am loving this soap line. No, I think I talked about it on this one. I am loving the Selena Wu getting involved with the Victor. That's my favorite one. I like the Brit storyline, even though you could tell that she's about to leave the show. And I think I don't know if she's confirmed it or not, but they're saying that by the end of the year, she's going to be gone. And the way that they are speeding up her disease, it kind of looks like that's what they're doing. But I'm like today's episode was the best when, because I say, listen, y'all gonna have to get Selena Wu. We've been saying if you want something taken care of, you have to do it with Selena Wu. And for them to do that today, and she taking on Victor, and I was like, okay. Now, do y'all think Holly gave Robert the real necklace? Because she had didn't she promise that to Selena as well? So I don't know. Lisa says, I read that Taylor's contract is up. Someone else was saying that in the comments. I believe it was Lisa W. was saying that in the comments as well, that they had read her contract was up. And so have they said anything about her leaving? I know she gave, she commented and said for the fans of Taylor and Ridge, it's been a war and then a battlefield. I say, girl, I can't. It's not that serious to me. It's not that deep because I don't want you with Ridge. So this is the actress who said all that. And I was like, I stopped reading it because it was like, it's not that serious to me. Brooke not ready for Sheila. Baby, I love me some Sheila, but she is one of those people that you got to leave her alone. And so that's why Deacon needs to leave Brooke alone, so that she can leave, so Sheila can leave her alone. The actor who plays EJ should go for lead actor. How do they do that? Like, do they say, okay, this is because, at the beginning when Chad had lost Abigail, I was like, oh, okay, he's trying to get an award. But EJ has been doing really great this whole, he does really well. As I know I tease, but EJ is a really great actor. So he's been doing a great job. B. Patterson says, I think they put Abby and Devon together because the actress that plays Amanda was leaving. Yeah, I know, but I'm feeling like, couldn't she have left and they had left Devon single? Couldn't they just have said, oh, well, she needs to be with her mom, so we're going to do this long distance. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I do like the fact that Chance is just like, I'm not going to out you to your family. Even though you got wandering body parts, I'm not going to out you to your family. I'm going to let it go because he could have. Jane Doe says Chance's reaction to Abby cheating was relief. It was. He was happy to be out of that marriage because he's not been happy for a long time. So it was like, okay, really? Because Amanda was more, and that was even weird to me how they had them act that whole thing out. It was like, sometimes Young and the Restless, they'll do a scene like when Amanda and Devon got caught, on the sofa cheating. And then they didn't let us see the reaction of the in the moment reaction of Amanda and Chance. And I was like, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see what transpired, but I don't know. I want to see how they were going to act that part out, but we saw the aftermath of it. And I'm like, okay, but that was a letdown for me. I don't want Brooke. Lisa says, I don't want Brooke with Deacon either. I want her to have a new man, and I want Taylor to stop being desperate. Ridge has continued to put her last and always chooses Brooke over her. That's exactly what I said, because I am a Taylor fan. Like Brooke, yeah, I'm indifferent about her. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I'm indifferent about her. I did want to see Brooke date. I was like, if he's going to do this to you and he's going to marry Taylor, I want to see you date, not Bill, not Deacon, date somebody new, like bring somebody new in. And I would love, like, Taylor was gone all this time. I would love for an old love to come back, into her life, and, something along that lines, and let them move on. Why can't they move on? Let's see how long. Okay, cool. Janet, hi Janice, thank you so much for joining. Victoria can't stand her look-alike. Victoria can't stand her look-alike. She is luring Nate into her clutches. Exactly, she really does. And I'm saying that. And Nate, he falling for it because he was falling for her money. But when he left, Elena, remember he was supposed to meet Elena for dinner and he never showed up. I was said, boy, you already doing this just your first day of work. Or it might have been his first week of work. But still, you already doing this? Isn't the actress who plays Amanda going on recurring? I don't know if it's even recurring. I think she just left the show. But y'all tell me, young YNR fans, because I think she just left because doesn't she live in Canada? And she was like, I don't want to be away from my family that long. You know, the pandemic changed how some people want to do things. And I think she was one of those people who was just like, I don't want to be away. But she might be on reoccurring, but she gone. I mean, because she's quitting her job. Which I don't think there's a reason for her to come back to Genoa City because she's resigned with Chancellor Winters. Is it, what's the name? Anyway, she's resigned with that company. Do y'all think Tucker is gonna win and he's gonna get Ashley as well as Devon, and he's gonna get both the companies? I feel like he is. I am loving Tucker. I'm loving Tucker. I know it was going to happen, Devon and Abby. Really? I didn't see it, Jen. I thought they were just really good friends because I don't know. I just thought they were really good friends. So I didn't see that coming at all. Wait a minute, Nikki. You going? I'm doing all that. Who is? Oh, okay. Let me go back up. B. Peterson says, yeah, I agree. Jakaria, so she agrees with the actor, but EJ should go for lead. I loved him since he played Spark. Okay. Lisa says, yes, I agree. Victor was the catalyst for Abby and Chance's demise. Chance has integrity while the Newmans not so much. That is absolutely true because Chance didn't want to do it. He was like, your daddy should go to jail. Your daddy should go to prison for what he's done. And what's so messed up about it, he didn't even have to do it because Nick was going to get off on self-defense. Who is Lee? He is on Days of Our Lives. Yes, Lee is on Days of Our Lives. He plays he is Gabby's current fiance, and he works for Demira. He's EJ's right-hand man for right now. Amanda played her part. Yes, she did. Amanda that's why she won lead actress, because she was really good on the show. Another thing is, I think the actor who plays Johnny should go for supporting actor in my book. He was so amazing yesterday. You know what? That scene was really nice between Johnny and EJ. It was a really nice scene. B. Patterson said, yes, he's on Days. Okay, perfect. Hi, Freddie. Thank you so much for joining. Lashanta says, after they were booed up on the couch, baby, I'll never get over them. I will never get over Amanda saying, I don't know what this is, but I don't want it to end. I said, girl, get up off this couch with this man. Get up off this couch with this man. But she wasn't ready to, and that's how they got caught, because they went back for seconds. That's exactly how they got caught. Thank you so much for joining, Freddie. Lisa says, same. I hate the way they are making Amanda exit the show. They could have known before. They could. Her the same for Quinn. Oh my gosh. I hated the way that Quinn left the show. It's almost like it comes across a little petty when they make them leave like that. It comes across a little petty. But then I can understand why Quinn left the show, because we haven't seen any other actors beside, like, we just saw Sheila and Deacon again. How long has it been? And then they're making them say the same things over and over on the storyline. Justin. Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for joining. What are your feelings on Johnny and Wendy? By the way, love your reviews. Thank you so much. I like Johnny and Wendy. You know what? I was ready for Johnny to settle down with somebody, because he was jumping. And he was so hurt by Chanel, and then Allie getting with Chanel and everything, that I'm not mad at him being with Wendy. You know, I just hope that they let them be together for a while, because y'all know in the soap land, a couple can get, baby, and we got to talk about Brooklyn and Chase. Brooklyn and Chase. I've been getting Chance and Chase confused. Is it Brooklyn and Chance? Chance. But yeah, I like them together. I just hope they let them be together for a while. But He finally broke up with her. See, this is why I couldn't get invested. This is General Hospital I'm talking about now. That's why I couldn't get invested with them, because if you watch General Hospital, those of you who do, who did not see this coming? Like, who did not see those two breaking up? Because Brooklyn is selfish. I love her. She's a gorgeous girl, but she's selfish. Sally Dennis says, Lee's engaged to Gabby. He plays. He also plays on Tyler Perry's Fatima. Yep. I don't watch that, but I've been hearing people say that's the guy. How is Miss Wu involved with Holly? Shanta said, how is Miss Wu involved with Holly? Okay, so you haven't watched today's episode. Maybe you have, but so if you watch today's episode, I don't know how this all came about, because y'all know I'll be in and out of General Hospital. Okay, so on today's episode, this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to, put me on mute real quick. So Holly, this was all a ruse. And I was like, what's going on here? Because we were thinking that maybe it was the Deputy Ashby who was caught fire, but it really was Holly. Or Felicia or something. But anyways, so it was all a ruse. They lit her on fire, but Felicia had been there earlier, and Robert was in on it, so he knew she was going to take the bracelet. Now, was Mac in on it and Laura as well, or was that part of it also? I don't know. But so we find out after everything is done and Holly's about to go on the run because Robert and Felicia have helped her. We find out that she said they like, Felicia's telling her, I hope you get Ethan back and get back at Victor. And she says, I'm working on it. And then they cut to an earlier conversation with Miss Wu where she's showing Miss Wu a diamond. And she said it's part of the necklace, because y'all know the necklace has pieces of the Ice Princess in it, which is this diamond that Luke was famous for having. I don't know, y'all. I've gotten confused on that diamond. But so it was this diamond that Luke was famous for having, and everybody's been trying to find this diamond. They said he died for it, and Anna's on the run now. Lucy's gone. All these people are, because they're connected some kind of way with this diamond, and Victor wants it so bad, they all end up something bad happening to him. So anyways, Holly goes to Miss Wu, right? And she tells Miss Wu, this is a part of the Princess Diamond. She said, why don't you give me the necklace? She said, well, I need you to do something for me. And she says, why do you hate Victor so much? And Holly tells Miss Wu, because he says he's a family man, but he's holding my son hostage, Ethan. And so she said, well, why don't you want to kill him? And she said, no, I just want to drug him. And so Miss Wu and Victor meet up, and she's talking to him or whatever. And then something happens with Britt, because I'm not going to tell you the whole story if you haven't watched it, so you can have something to watch. But she talks to Holly, and she tells Holly, okay, I'll do it. My word is bond. And so then we see that Victor takes the drink that Miss Wu gave him that was drugged up or whatever Holly wanted him to have. And she said, and I always keep my word. And I said, I love me Mr. Miss Wu. So that was that, y'all. Sorry if I spoiled it for some of y'all. You can unmute yourself now. I'm done. So that was that. Let's see. Lisa is talking to Sally. Cindy says Selena doesn't play. She will take Victor on. She will, y'all know I love me some Sonny, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, Sonny be messing up. He messed up the whole thing where Anna was trying to escape. You already knew that was going to go sideways. But when Miss Wu says she about to do something, she about to make moves. And I'm like, just go to Miss Wu if you need something done. Now, she going to own you for a little bit. She going to own you. And she's going to make you, do whatever she wants you to do. Ask Curtis. But she's going to get the job done for you. All hell broke loose, and also a World War III when Nina finds out. All hell will break loose, and also World War III when Nina finds out Carly kept another child from her. On top of that, her unborn grandchild. I forgot about that part. I forgot Willow. That would be Nina's grandchild, the baby. You know what, Freddie? I'm ready for this storyline, but I'm not ready for this storyline. It's taking too long. How long is this storyline going to take to come to fruition? And that's my only gripe with General Hospital. They take years. They take years to do a storyline. Not so much as this one. It's been a few months, but then they have other storylines going on, like this whole Luke and the princess. The Ice Diamond, the Ice Princess. anyways, that storyline is taking a long time, for them to find out, get Victor to make him pay. Like, y'all not gonna make him pay. But I don't know, it just takes so long. But I'm ready for this storyline to come together. But what do you think Carly's gonna do? Because she said she's telling Drew, I'm gonna help you. But she already knows who Willow's mother is. So do you think she's actually going to be helping, or is she I know she's not going to help, but do you think she's going to be blocking things so that he can't get it done? And that's why she wants to help him. Love EJ, cute, tall, just yummy. Okay, Jane though. LaShanta says Victor had the nerves to ask Chance what he do to his dog. Oh my gosh. And he was nice. He was nice about it. He was nice about it because I was like, Victor shouldn't have got in, and he was I mean, Abby's really lucky she married this man, because honestly, I don't think he's telling because he just doesn't give a care. He doesn't care enough to tell. Sally says, you're right, Freddie. Carly's my girl, but she's wrong for this. Good night, guys. Gotta run. Good night, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining. I'm about to go. Have a wonderful night. Good night, Jacarius. I used to like Brooke, but I actually come to like her a little. I used to didn't like Brooke, but I actually come to like her a little. She's not my favorite, but there are times when Brooke makes a lot of sense and does good. Exactly. So she is reoccurring. Well, what's she gonna be reoccurring for? Because I guess she can come in and work for Chancellor Winter some. Lisa says, I also used to like Taylor, but her actions of late are making me not like her. She's being too needy and desperate, which isn't attractive. Sally says good night to Sandy and Jacari's. I know, Lisa, I'm not really a huge fan, and I have about 4 minutes left, and then I'm about to go, guys, to give you the rest of your night back. I'm not, because I love me some Taylor, but it's coming across so desperate. And I've been indifferent to Brooke. I did feel bad for her when this whole thing happened, because she's just been so confused. But I did feel bad. I do feel bad for her about this whole thing, but I still don't want her to be with Ridge. I don't want either one of them. Lisa said Amanda and Chance would be good together. I mean, if she wasn't leaving, I could see that, because she would be more understanding, I think, because Abby was very needy for him. I agree that I think Tucker is going to win as well. B. Patterson said. LaShanta said, poor Britt, I feel so bad for her. And she was so afraid that Victor was going to say something today about her, her disease and everything. But Lisa took care of that. Miss Mariah says, in real life, Amanda left because of her family personal business. Early in the year, she lost her husband's family in a fire, so she's spending time to be with her family. Okay, see, I didn't know about the fire, but I knew she was leaving because she was like, she wanted to be with family. So I'm sorry to hear about that fire. LaShanta says, I love BLQ and Chance, but she did it to herself. She really did. It's like she was so selfish, and she couldn't even. I said, girl, just you lie about everything else. Just lie and tell them I forgot. I've been so busy. I just forgot to write it, and write the letter. Just write it. But she was being selfish, and she lost her man because of it. Victor and Selena would be a powerful couple, Lisa says. Victor's too evil for me. And then Selena's, I like Selena Wu, but she evil too. I don't know about the two of them being together, but they would be a powerful couple. Sonny too busy eating ice cream with Nina. All right, LaShanta. Yes, he is. He doesn't want to be that Sonny anymore. Spiderquake says, Albert wants to do a collab with you. I think he had told me that the last time I had joined a live, but I'm gonna have to think about it. Okay, so I don't want to. Okay, so when you do a collab with someone, I would like to do it, but I want to make sure that I have all the functionalities to do one. So as soon as I get everything done and ready, I would want to do a collab with other people. Remember, Amanda is at Jabot. Adam is at Jabot. It may not be easy for Tucker to take it. Adam is chasing. Adam is chasing Sally. Lisa, he's not even fun. Like, when do we even see him at work? He is chasing Sally. I love Jada. I'm happy that she put Eric in that position. As a former priest, he should have known better. If he knew he was still in love into Nicole, he should have not got Jada's hopes up. That's all I'm saying. He knew he was in love with Nicole, Janice. So why do that? That's all. That's it. Like, just be by yourself. Jane says she doesn't know Willow is sick, so she will block Drew. That is true. She doesn't know. Best dating. Oh my God. Let me block this. I'm sorry. Remove hot user from this channel. And remove. Okay. Hi, Benjamin. He says, I think Eric might like, oh my God. I think Eric might kill Nicole. The way he ran up in there, Eric was ticked. He was ticked at Nicole. And I don't blame him, because it's like, you knew how bad he wanted a child, and all he sees now is that he doesn't get the child that he wants because you opened your mouth. And now Jada's had the abortion, but y'all say y'all don't believe she had an abortion anyways. LaShonda says, I wonder what that poison Holly gave. I wonder what it is too. Like, will it keep him down for how long will he be down, and what exactly will it do to him? Miss Mariah says Carly is going to hinder the investigation because she already knows the truth. Exactly. Like, so I'm like, so, but I just wonder how she's going to do. I know she's going to hinder it. I agree with you, Miss Mariah. She's going to hinder it because she doesn't want him to know the truth. Freddie Edwards says Brooklyn is a spoiled Quartermain brat. Chase deserves better. Maybe he can get with Blaze. I forgot about Blaze. Maybe. Because they were connecting at that table, baby. Brooklyn would be upset. And I'm like, why do you keep showing your desperation to Lynx about wanting your songs back? That's why he treats you like that, because you keep showing that you're desperate to get them back. And then, okay. And then we see Eric is one of my favorite actors on Day. P. Patterson says, Eric is one of my favorite actors on Days, but I'm not liking him right now. What with his mistrust of Jada. I am kind of hoping that she didn't get an abortion. You know, I was hoping that she didn't either. I didn't know I was going to be sad about it, like, until she said the baby's gone. And I was like, dang. And then she was on that bed and she was just holding herself, because Jada doesn't really have anyone beside, like, she's getting comfort from Kate and she's getting comfort from Rafe, but she doesn't really know anyone else. And you know, Nicole had all these people in her corner, even though she was the wrong one here. But I don't know. Wait a minute. Let's see. Carly's going to hit the Brooklyn. This is what Eric is what about. Okay. Chase, a forgiving person. It will be if it's meant to be. Yeah, he'll probably end up forgiving her, but I can't, like, that's why it was like, don't put them together, because y'all know you're just going to break them up. And that's exactly what they did. Hi, Queen of the South. Thank you so much for joining. LaShunta says, Alexis do too much. Baby, I forgot about that hook killer. I forgot that was even happening, the hook killer and everything. Because it's like, they'll start a storyline, and then they went all over here on Victor, and now I'm interested in that. And now I'm like, I don't care about the hook killer as much anymore. I don't think she have the abortion. Hi, Vita. Thank you so much for joining. Spiderquake said, I'm sad about Britt. I am too. And for us to see how, her health is deteriorating, it's really sad to watch, but she's doing a wonderful job with this. She's doing a wonderful job. And, do y'all think when Cody finds out, because he's knowing now, he's starting to see like something's wrong with her. How do you think he's going to react? I don't think she has. Hi, Melanie, and everyone with love from Texas. Thank you so much from Texas. If Carly knew that girl was sick and her grandbaby at stake, she would do what's right. Yeah, I think so. I just want to know how they're gonna make it play out. But I feel like she probably would. She would probably say something, or at least find a way to get Willow what she needs. Freddie says, I wonder if Carly will still be seeing Wiley after Willow's paternity. You know Michael not gonna let anyone keeps Carly away from Wiley, because she's gonna explain why, and they're gonna I feel like they're gonna understand. Some people saying they're gonna be upset, but I feel like they're gonna understand because they don't like Nina. They don't like Nina at all. Tiana says, I hope I pronounced your name right. New subscriber here. Absolutely love your recaps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining tonight, and thank you for watching the channel. Miss Mariah says, I'm sick of Brooklyn and Chase needs to move on. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. The other day I watched and I said, they're still going on about her songs with links. Like, girl, let it go. Write new songs. I'm so happy the truth about CPS. Jenna says, I'm so happy that the truth came out. Thomas truly needs help, but I pray those two women in Ridge's life dump him for good. Yeah, Thomas needs some help, and I do hope that they let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Melanie says, I love Eric and Nicole together. They are star-crossed lovers. Eric will be mad at Nicole, but we'll get back together. I don't know. He gonna be mad, and he gonna especially be mad when he found out that she slept with EJ. If they slept together, they might just be in the bed with no clothes on. But I don't know, because Nicole had wandering parts. So I don't know. Maybe they would, I don't know. Freddie says the only way for Nina and Carly to end this feud is to pull each other hair out. I'm tired of this feud as well, Freddie. Like, okay, let it, like, Nina. Carly's over here kissing her brother, or not kissing her brother because she might get in trouble about it with the SEC. And Nina's over here with Sonny. Like, they have moved on. I wish the writers would move on from these two as well. Jane Doe says Carly should have told Willow from jump. Let her decide. Exactly. I agree with that 100%. Let Willow decide, because she might not have wanted Nina in her life. And it is what it is. She wouldn't have had to have her in her life because Willow is an adult. But I don't know. I don't know. Melanie says, it's not the first time Eric and Nicole have been mad at each other. I get it, but it is the first time that I think this is different because Eric actually had the opportunity to be a father, and he had let that dream go. And the dream came back for him, and it was right there, and he was so excited. So I don't know. I don't know about that part, because I think he really wanted to be a father. Like, he was like, oh my gosh, it's finally going to happen for me. And I love the way Brady was telling Nicole, like, be happy for him, be the best stepmom, love the baby. I like that he was telling her that. But baby, he told her too late. You should have told her that the other day when you were talking to her. Vita says, but is Nina going to help her daughter with the bone marrow? I think she will. I think she's, I hope she will. Nina can't lose it. And like, you can't be that evil. I know a lot of people don't like Nina. I do. So I'm just hoping that she will. Benjamin said, yeah, but look what Eric has to be mad about. That's exactly what I'm thinking. He's really mad. Miss Mariah says, good night, Nikia. Have a great evening, everyone. Good night, Miss Mariah. And I'm about to read these last few, and I'm going to wrap it up too as well, guys. Freddie says, Carly most definitely still going to see Wiley because Michael and Willow love Carly. On the other hand, Willow told Nina to drop dead. Exactly. She did. She said, drop dead. I said, well, girl, Weeping Willow got a backbone. Melanie says, I see Jada and, okay, hold on. I see Rafe and Jada going together, and she knows Eric loves his love, Nicole. That's why she didn't want that baby with him, because she said, I don't want her. Wait, what? Nicole and EJ recently? Oh, that's a sport. That was in the winter preview. Nicole and EJ were in bed together. And then, because Eric's supposed to punch EJ. That was in the winter preview. Now, that Eric punching EJ was in the first preview, but in the winter preview, we see Eric and EJ and Nicole in bed. They're supposed to get really drunk because he's sad about his mom, and then she's sad because she done had this fight with Eric. That's what the spoilers are saying. So we'll see. Eric had a baby with Sarah, but did go back to Nicole. And I get that. I get that he had that happen, but I think when you compound, to me, the fact that she talked Jada into the abortion, and then she's supposed to be with EJ. If that's how the story goes, it'll. I don't feel like it's gonna be a while. I'm not saying they won't get back together, because I believe they'll get back together. And please put them together and not let them be with anybody else. Like, stop hurting other people for these two. So yes, put them together and let them be together. Let them be together. Eric, let's mention help for review. Why, Eric? Show. It said, Tiana says, Eric and Nicole may be starstruck lovers, but the people that they cheated on have feelings. Cheating is cheating in my book. They are both trash. That's what I've been saying. Like, I understand that they're supposed to be destined to be together. It's supposed to be. Honestly, I'm done with it. Like, it's been decades. Put them together or leave them alone and stop making them go to, cheat and hurt other people. Stop it. I'm tired of that. They will be mad at Carly for a moment, but she's family first. Exactly. That's what I think is going to happen. They might be upset, but they'll hear her out and understand why she did what she did. Now, her relationship with Drew, I don't know if that's going to last, but that's brother and sister anyways. I don't want to see that. I want to pronounce your name right. Let me get this right. Shanda. Really enjoy the live chat. Thanks for doing it. Thank you so much for coming. I hope I got your name right. I'm very sorry. I always, every time I see it, I'm like, yes, I remember. Shanda. Carly and Drew. Benjamin says, I'm just waiting on Bo and Hope to get back on the show and Ben and Sierra to pop back on. Are Ben and Sierra coming back? I know I would like to see that. I'm loving him as Alex though. But I would like to see, like, if he made it, if Sierra made a cameo and Ben, he put it back on the Ben role, I wouldn't be mad at that. Carly and Drew, yuck, exactly. Well, guys, that is my time for the night. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching the live. Sierra is coming back, not Ben. Well, where Ben gonna be? Thank you so much for watching the recaps and the live. It was a great month of soaps for me. I enjoyed all of it. Sorry about earlier when the live didn't play the way it was supposed to, but thank you for joining on this one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be blessed. Good night.